This is the fourth stream. And hopefully this one not gonna have any disconnection like last week. So last week we had a disconnection during the stream. But it was okay at the end of the day. I had to split the stream in two, which gave me a bit more for the editing. But yeah, so today it's a pretty nice weather in Japan, actually, in Tokyo. Really nice. It's not as cold as it used to be the previous years, and it's kind of cool. So I don't know if we'll be able to go out without any cold from this weekend. Not sure, but should be nice. Hi everyone. Hey Gus and Luca Josh. How are you, Luca Josh? It's cool to see you here. Hi everyone. So yeah, so it's cool to talk about the weather. It's nice, but let's talk a little bit about the game. So, for just in case, for people who already know, but just to remind them, and for new members as well, a new member of this TinyHoopers community was growing up a lot. The game's official release date has been announced, so I announced that last week, and it's due for this year, not next year, for April 15. So April 15, official release for the TinyHoopers version 1, which won't be the full version with everything I have in mind for the game. But it's definitely time to release it. I have to release the game because it's been like 2 years. I could still work on it, and for five more years without releasing it, releasing the official version. But I don't think that's great. I don't think that's a good thing to do. Lower the music, sure. I can do that. So let me check. Maybe this one. So I changed it a bit, so just let me know how it looks. So yeah, April 15. So I can't escape April 15, even if I'm not ready, or I use some excuses like, yeah, not everything is ready, I have some bugs. Well, I have to release it. And there will be bugs anyway. So, and I think I almost say I'm okay with it. I'm not okay with it, but I think it's better for me and for everyone. Otherwise, I will have the stress of like the same stress. It's not a big one, but the same stress I have when I have to update the game, for example. So, as many of you know, especially iOS users, then you can right now, as of right now, you can't actually play the game because the version expired. So that's my bad. So that's something I mentioned in the previous stream and also in the Discord server. But yeah, so I've been working on many things. So that's the game. So the game is my main focus. So no worry on that. I'm not gonna give up the game. But I'm also doing other things. So that's for one. And the second one also, I've been working on the 1v1 gameplay and system, which forced me to change many things that I worked on initially when I had, I think, the feature of like play defense with the NPC. So I had this feature, but it was not. I had to change it in order to have a more flexible and let's say future-proof. Nothing is future-proof, but future-proof system for the AI. So now it's way better. It's easier to add actions and behavior, but there's a price to pay for that, and the price to pay is to rework the system, which it's done now. But now I'm debugging it. I'm adding function, and I'm and as you will see today, I'm working on the offense. So bugs will be there no matter what. It takes time, of course. Yeah, it does. It's just that's what it is. So yeah, and I've been in the I've been in the game industry for a while. Yeah, I think I used to, and there's always bugs all the time. So it's not an excuse for patching, for releasing a last minute patch and stuff like that. But sometimes it's, as long as you keep updating things, I think it's okay. Which in any case should be better than what I've been doing the past 3 months. Which again, I understand. I apologize for that, but yeah, I didn't update the game in three months. That's a fact. It's not cool. It's not great. But I try to accept that, and to give you as a better experience, the best as I can for the ones you want. Well, another excuse. So yeah, so for today's stream, so I think what time is it? I think I can have a 3-hour stream, 3 hours and a half, before I have to go out. But 3 hours should be enough for me to show you again the state of the game, the current state of the game, like I do during every stream, and walk a little bit. And during the stream, don't hesitate. You can ask me any question you want. I think I still need to. There's still many things I need to improve while streaming, but I'm getting a little bit better. So I think now I'm more comfortable, talking and walking at the same time. It's better than the first one, obviously. So I'm getting better at it. So, and I try to be careful when I talk as well. So sometimes I repeat the same things many times. So I noticed that when I was reviewing previous streams. So, but I got to sleep. Yeah, but I watched after. Yeah. So thank you very much, Harris Holmes. Maybe. Yeah. So maybe that's something I need to have. Have a good sleep, but maybe it's something I need to do at some point. It's like see if it's better for me to adjust the stream also. So, all right then. So when do the games drop? I just missed the 1,000 time announcement. So it's K-Flock. It's April 15th. So join the Discord. So I'm not so much active on Discord, which is not great as well, by the way. So I think it's Luca Josh who told me that I need to be more active. I need to send more things over there. It's true. I tend to be, I don't want to say a nerd, but when I start to work on something, I'm focused on it, and it's difficult for me to send message or animate a little bit, but that's not an excuse. It's something I should be able to do. So, and the idea of making the stream, by the way, take care. The idea of doing that, doing the stream, is a way for me to, at least if I'm not enough active on the Discord, then at least I have the stream so that you can see I'm working on the game, I'm doing things. I can explain reason why this is not done, or why this, why that. So I believe that it's something that it's a good way for me to communicate while walking. So yeah. So let's switch to the walking station. All right. So yeah, this was the script for the stream, but. No script. I'm not good at scripting things. I'm just doing things as they go. So yeah. So first of all, the state of the game. So where is Godot? It's supposed to be here. It's not here. It doesn't start well already. Okay, alright. So there you go. And I'm gonna use. So this is what I use for testing my computer. PlayStation controller. Alright. So the past week I So obviously I worked on the 1v1 and I fixed a lot of bugs. There were a lot of things to fix, and I also added the, you know, what I mentioned last week about bringing the ball out when after you shot. So, you know, when you shot, and then during 1v1, then if you get the ball here, then you need to bring the ball out, right? So, and I look into it a little bit on Google, and people call it as well like clear the ball, right? Clear the ball out or something like that. So I added that. So I'm gonna show you. So I added that. So the player have to do it, and the NPC have to do it as well, and he's doing it right now. So, okay, I'm gonna get the ball. Oh, crash. Well, that's not great. so this is the one good way to. Oh, okay, all right. I see why. Okay, it's because I changed that. That's not great. It shouldn't crash actually. So I'm gonna fix that quick. It's because I'm working on the rebounding action, and I did the behavior here actually, which. Is doing this, so yeah. Okay, alright, that's okay. I'm gonna put that temporary. I'm gonna remove that temporarily. Alright. You can see it's a lot of action since from the first minute up. Should be fine, hopefully. Yeah. So yeah, I'm adding the rebounding action, and it doesn't exist in the code yet. So anyway. Alright, up. So, I should get the ball. No crash, thank you. Alright. And so I'm gonna miss on purpose voluntarily. I'm gonna miss the shot. So. Getting the ball. I know it's not gonna bring the ball out because it's already out. Okay, fair enough. So let me and I'm out. Okay, sure. Okay, so I'm gonna get closer. Up. Okay. So get the ball and it's getting out. Okay. So just quickly about that. So what I did to make things simple, I just placed like I think it's 8 or 9 like area around the support line, so that the character, when he need to bring the ball out, is just gonna go to the closest spot that I placed to bring the ball out. So as simple as that. So it's not something that complicated. So that's what so that's the state, I think. I don't have anything else to add. So now the idea for me is to what should I do? Which one is more fun actually? Is that to work on the rebounding, or maybe since the NPC can already bring the ball out, just to put some offense, right? And maybe make it like move a little bit cross and attempt to dive actually toward the basket. I can do that. Let's do that. Okay. It's water. Okay. So let's go to the code. Action. So yeah, so the rebounding, I put that on pause for now. And the idea now is to pick a ball. Why I have to pick a ball? I think it should be because I was about to just before going to sleep actually. I probably add like a go to rebound. That's why. Yeah, that's why. But I'm just gonna add this one. that's what I did. Okay. It's gonna be fine. So now, how should I do that? So maybe I should make the NPC not dive, or maybe what would be the best logic, right? So let's plan a little bit. Let's not improvise, which is something I do way too much. It's good sometimes, but if you want to have a good system and good game mechanisms, it's better plan. And I like to do stuff too much in real time sometimes, too much for my taste. So but actually, yeah, I can do that. Let's say I'm the NPC, so I'm gonna put the ball here, so I'm bringing the ball out. So what would be the best? The best, maybe, let's put on the side everything related to dribble. Let's say no cross for now, just like move a little bit like this, like it's kind of randomly actually, till a certain point where you need to make a decision, and the decision is to shoot or just go toward the basket for the dunk or anything else. Shouldn't be that complicated. So of course, those actions need to be decided depending on the NPC skills and ability. Meaning that if the NPC is really skilled with dribbling, then he should have more dribble and things like that, right? If the NPC is really good at 3-point shooting, then maybe dribbling a little bit, but he's gonna try more often than not, like shoot from 3-point range. So that's something that, of course, I need to integrate, like doing action based on depending on the stats. But I think that's not something I'm gonna do right now. It's something I will be able to add pretty easily. Like anyway, add actions, and then for each action, depending on, like for dribbling actions, and if the stats for the dribbling is pretty good, then the chance to do some dribbling, then it's gonna increase. Same for shooting, same for driving toward the basket. So what does it mean? It means that besides those, let's say, threes, driving toward the basket, and shooting 2-point, 3-point, then dribbling, which should have a lower priorities. Then beside that, then a random action that should be done, and that may be the lowest priority actually. Yeah, it should be the moving around, like meaning that, doing stuff like that. So I think, yeah, it's something that I showed during like 2 weeks ago during one of the streams. And so what I showed is the system for the AI. So just quickly, so this is yeah. So basically, should I go to the offense first? Yeah, it's easy actually. So you have the list of actions, and then it's by priority. The action at the top is the one with the highest priority, so the chance to execute the action is higher than the other one. It's going to be faster. It's going to try to do this one first, and if this one succeeds, then it's not going to do the other one. So basically that's what it means. So let's try to design the offense just through action, or maybe I should mention that. I don't know if, yeah, maybe not everybody, but for those who don't know, this is a JSON file. So a JSON file is just a file with like some descriptions. You can put some properties, values for a specific for a key. So this one is a key. So the key for one action is name and the actual name. So the value for that key is clearable. Okay. Then you have conditions and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna enter too much detail for that. I'm trying to make the stream not too technical because I don't. As for now, I don't think that's something people want. I think people want to know how things work a little bit. But if I enter too much detail, then it can be boring if you don't know yet. So, right, okay. So let's try to design the offense first. So the priority is to clear the ball, obviously. So when the NPC has the ball, then can I already attack the basket or not? No, not yet because you didn't clear the ball, so clear the ball first. So that's the priority. So the next priority, so you're out. Meaning like you're outside the 3-point area. You below, above. Yeah. Now, so what should be the next priority? Maybe the priority. Oh, okay. So this is another one. This one. I'm gonna put the pick up ball actually. So like the priority, maybe if you're in the offense, is to pick up the ball, right? Like if the opponent, the player, shot the ball, then everybody have to go to the rebound or pick up the ball if it's on the ground. So the priority is like it's probably that actually. Go to rebound. So going to the rebound, if the ball is not in the air, so it already bounced off the floor, so it's pick up the ball, so it's a different action. On purpose I separate everything so that it's more clear. And the condition is going to be when the ball is in the air, so that's something it's not something I'm going to put manually, it's going to be done automatically. It's one of the prerequisites of going to the rebound. So there's two kind of conditions. Condition that I want to set, me as the designer of the AI behavior, and then you have conditions that are in the system. It's not something I have control. I coded already, but it's not something I can change. That if some prerequisite conditions are not fulfilled, it's not gonna go there anyway. So that's something I have somewhere in the code. Anyway, so go to rebound, pick up ball, clear the ball. Okay. So if all of those so I went to the rebound, I have the ball. So I pick up the ball, I get the ball, I clear the ball. So and I can actually shoot. So now we are in the right stage, in the right step priority wise. So it's meaning like, let's say move around. I don't know if move around is a good name for the action, but I'll change it later. Just bear with me for a second. So let's skip that. Is that really? I'm gonna keep moving around, but maybe the priority is shooting. If I don't shoot, maybe the next things I'm gonna try to do is pump fake, right? So I'm gonna pump fake. So I'm gonna try to shoot first. Should I try to? No, because if I didn't manage to, I don't want to focus on the pump fake. He's gonna try to pump fake too much, maybe. Is that fine? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. It's something. Nothing's gonna be perfect. Let's see. Pump fake. Shooting. Then maybe dribbling. And I'm gonna put some random for each of those. So for the dribbling, I can put crossing. Okay, let's say crossing. And what should I do? Move around, sure. put some cooldown as well, especially for the pump fake. So I have that handled. I have that implemented in the system already. Drive to the basket. So I think I already named that. Drive to basket, dribble cross. Okay, so yeah, I better put not just crossing but dribble and not this one. Where did it go? So yeah, it's better to put like dribble, like prefixing it. Dribble cross. I think. What did I put? What kind of memory is that? Dribble cross. Okay. Because later I want to be able to say like dribble hazy, dribble right. I don't know. Nothing comes to mind. Dribble, spin move, for example. Those kind of things. So it's better to prefixing those dribble move with dribble. So that at least it makes things clear. Okay. And yes, this one, that's what I wanted to add. Like drive to basket. Okay. So you don't have the ball. The ball is in the air. Okay. Go to the rebound. The ball is not in the air. It's already on the ground. You're gonna pick up the ball. Second priority. So you have the ball after the rebound or picking up the ball. Picking up the ball. Then you won't shoot. But wait, did you clear the ball? So meaning, did you bring the ball out? Beyond the 3-point area, right? So clear the ball. So the NPC need to clear the ball. Then, if everything is like all of those actions, like meaning they are played and it's meaning like it's fulfilled actually, then you're in position to actually start your offense. So I put pump fake over here. We'll see after everything is implemented. We'll see. So you can pump fake. The thing is like you can do that actually now that I think about it. Why can't I pump fake? You can't pump fake because if you bring the ball out, it depends actually. If you get the ball outside of the 3-point area, then you're not dribbling, right? If for example you get the ball here, because it was a long rebound, so if the NPC get the ball here, then he's gonna get the ball like this actually, and he's still at that stage. He still didn't start dribbling, so he can pump fake actually, right? He can pump fake. So that's a different situation. So I may need to have two action pump fake, two pump fake action. One that has a high priority and that can be executed if it didn't start dribbling yet. And then there's another pump fake, which is the pump fake while you're dribbling, you're confident of okay, you can shoot. You're in the NPC is in an area where he can shoot. It's comfortable to shoot, but maybe you just want to do a pump fake first. Yeah. So I need two pump fake. So that's what's really interesting when you work on the system, and that's maybe why also I take so much time. But again, that's fine. But it's when you know basketball, well, just a little bit, not an expert, but you know how to play basketball, you know the rules. It's kind of cool because, and that's why it took me time to what kind of system I need for the AI, because you're forced to you have to you need to have a system that's gonna allow you to be that much flexible, especially for a game like TinyHoopers. TinyHoopers is not like it's There's many other basketball games out there, and many of them are really nice. But I think that's what I'm trying to do with TinyHoopers. I really want to focus on the 1-1, 2v2, 3v3, and to make it so that there's some kind of nuances, because it's not a 5-on-5. So since it's not a 5-on-5, at least yet, then at minimum is to have something that feels like feel like okay, you're competing with an NPC that's trying to do something, is trying to do some moves, is smart a little bit. So then if you try to do that, then you need to make sure the system, you can have a system that can work with nuances of basketball move, when to do a pump fake, this kind of things. So after saying that, it's not rocket science neither. I'm not trying to make a new technology. So it's not it's not like that at all. It's not that complicated. It's just pure logic actually. But I liked when you have to think about this kind of things. It's pretty cool. It forces you to think a little bit more, especially if you want to have a nice system. And how nice it's gonna be, I have no idea. Maybe it's just gonna suck. Okay, so that's cool. Pump fake. Oh yeah, so I was saying that I need 2 pump fake. So this one, which should be a priority, especially. Priority doesn't mean that it will attempt a pump fake every time. No, it's not, because I'm gonna have a cooldown and a little bit of random as well. So yep. So pump fake, I will add the condition after that. So I have a pump fake over there, and maybe, so I think I added a key to describe the, so I don't actually use that in the system itself, of course, but it's a way to comment on each action. Let me just double check something, because now I'm scared actually, because last time I had a disconnection of the stream, and I was talking for like 30 minutes and it was disconnected actually. I noticed only after that. It's not great. Okay. I should put looks fine. Okay. Good. Alright. So. Oh, right. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna pronounce your name. In French, should I do it? Yeah. Trou du cactus. You're French. You have to be French. Yeah, how are you? I'm fine. It's a nice weather here. Why I don't have sounds anymore on my... Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. So... Opponent is close to basket. Yeah, I'm gonna comment. I'll be back in... Of course I know. I'm French, that's why. I'll be back in 2 seconds. It's a little bit chilly. And yeah, I know, because I mean, I don't think anyone else than a French person would have this kind of nickname, right? Alright. Okay. So, pump fake. Open discuss, no, it's not that at all. It's a pump fake. So in that case, it is when right, the NPC didn't start dribbling yet. Okay. So no, I used to be a game developer. I've been in the game industry for like 20 plus years actually, and I used to work on the console game a little bit, the Game Boy Advance. But you people, you're pretty young, so I don't know if you remember the Game Boy Advance. Probably don't. Some of you may know, but anyway, it's a Nintendo console, right? There you have the Game Boy Advance. So I used to work on that, and I used to work a little bit on PlayStation 2, but really a little bit. So didn't release any game on PlayStation 2. Just the PlayStation 2. It's like it was more like in a hobby or something. And I used to work on the Nintendo DS as well. The NPC didn't start dribbling yet, okay, but I need another pump fake. And this game actually, TinyHoopers, it's more like a passion project, really. It's a passion project. Shouldn't be a passion project. Should be like a project where I should try to make money from it, but no. That's why I'm doing all the stuff for that. So this one is more like it's just a passion project, even if it's part of the. It belongs to the company I established 2 or 3 years ago. I established a company where I'm doing other stuff, and it's part of the company. But it's more like, yeah, I want to do a basketball game, so I'm just doing it. Where should I put the other pump fake? Yeah, I guess it has to be. Yeah, I'm gonna put it over there, but yeah. But I will adjust that a little bit later. It's not that much of a big deal. The NPC already dribbled. So yeah. Alright, so that's cool. You've been in front of the JSON file, text file, for 15-20 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's not interesting, but that is necessary. So just bear with me a little bit more. So I have this. So which one am I gonna do first? Let's do the pump fake, because at least something's gonna move. It's gonna be fun. And as soon as once it's done, it's done. But it's probably gonna pump fake all the time. But that's okay. I'm gonna put the condition little by little. So let's pump fake. Do I have it? Yes, I have pump fake over here. Okay. Okay, alright. So it's there. So now I just need to no, it's not CSS. There's no CSS. I'm using Godot. You have like Unreal Engine, Unity when you make games nowadays, and you also have like something called Godot. And what you saw just now, I think you talk about this one. This one it's a JSON file. It's not CSS. I use it a lot for configurations. It's pretty handy. Yes, I'm gonna do that here. So this one is not gonna get play, but that's okay. So for the pump fake, so I'm not gonna add a prerequisite. So you need to have the ball, obviously, so otherwise you can't pump fake. So yeah, that should be good. So now so for the pump fake, I'm gonna So there's two kind of condition that can be set for an action. Let's go back here. You have condition that I can. So this, yeah. How should I explain that? There is the system condition and the design condition. The system condition is something that I put in the code that will prevent the action to get played if a specific condition is not fulfilled. Okay? And then you have the design condition. Design condition is something that I can change and I can adjust anytime, manually. If I want, for example, to do a pump fake after a 3-point shot, I can add the condition over there. After is like, for example, if it's after a 3-point shot, then yeah, pump fake. If it doesn't make sense, but that doesn't make sense at all. If it's, for example, after a cross, did you cross like 3 times? Then you can make a pump fake. If you didn't cross at all, then no pump fake. So I can add whatever condition I want here. And so now I'm gonna add like a system condition. I'm gonna obviously, so pump fake. So you can't pump fake if you don't have the ball. Pretty obvious, right? So pump fake, Hooper is holding the ball. Okay, so you will be able to pump fake. That's the only system condition. If you don't have, also if you have the ball, then you can do a pump fake. The pump fake is possible. Then it's gonna depend on the additional actions, the design action. So yeah. Then I need to actually execute the action, and then that's what's cool with this new system. Then it's gonna work pretty easily. I don't need that. I'm just gonna do. Oh, Soka. Can I do a pump fake actually? No, because I need to start the shoot and then stop it. It's not gonna. That's not gonna work. Let's say I'm gonna shoot. Okay, let's try. What's gonna happen? Because the pump fake in my system works and is triggered only after. Let me show you that. I could have done it. So it's triggered only like if I push the shoot button, right, and I release it right away. That's how it works. So I don't think I can change the state to pump fake. Or can I? No, I don't know. I don't think so. Thinking is great, but doing is better. So shooting motion state. And I'm gonna pump fake. Okay. Does it work already? If I do that? No, it doesn't work because I just changed the system. That's what's cool actually. Now that I put everything here, I just need to restart the game and then I won't be able to adjust the conditions. That's okay. But one thing I like a lot with Godot, and I'm sure you can do that. It's the same with Unreal Engine and Unity. It's like you can modify the code at the same. So maybe not the file, but I can modify the code in real time, and the change is gonna be reflected right away in real time. Okay, let's see. At least I shouldn't have any crash, hopefully. Alright, so I'm gonna miss some voluntarily. Purpose. Thank you. Up. You can take the ball. Crash. Great job, friend. Okay, so why do I have a crash? See? No script, nothing, everything is just 11% float and 0% minus. Okay. Why is doing that? For the pump fake? What did I do again? Oh, I think I know, but I don't put enough safeguard. I live in Tahiti? No, I don't live in Tahiti. No. I live in Tokyo. Why would you think I live in Tahiti? Pump fake. Okay. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Yeah, I think I know what's going on. But the thing is like, yeah, I'm trying to get the. Okay. Alright, so the thing is like, yeah, so pump fake aggressivity, right? So it's something I explained in previous streams, but I have I use to calculate the cooldown, but I can do that. I can remove the cooldown for the pump fake, but I will need it, I will add it after that. But yeah, I can automatically calculate cooldown for each action depending on the configurations they have for each action. So it's something I call aggressivity. So if the aggressivity is pretty high, like 100%, then the cooldown is gonna be low. So I have whatever formula computation going on based on that. So, but I'm gonna remove it right now. I just want to see the. So no cooldown for the pump fake. Then I can just build the action from zero, from pump fake every time to pump fake cooldown and pump fakes with cooldown, but sometimes not actually executing the pump fake. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And it's likely that many of offensive actions gonna be designed like this. At least that's what I'm gonna do initially, and we'll adjust as we go. So we can take the ball. Yes. So he did it only once. Good. I don't know if you saw it, but let me grab the ball. So check. So he did it once, which is really cool actually. So why it's really cool? Because just when I do the shooting motions, it's actually doing the pump fake based on my system. Okay, that's fine. So, but he did it once, and he's not doing it again. So why? So this is where I'm gonna check the logs over there. I'm gonna do this, but yeah, I can see. Maybe I should do that actually. Let's go. So just cause you wrote Aloha on Discord, but I already asked you like last year and I said to say Tahiti. Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, it's true. I always say Aloha. I don't know why I'm saying Aloha every time. It's been like more than 10 years I've been saying Aloha every time with previous coworkers and stuff like that. I don't know. It feels more cool. Not more cool, but like it's different than just like, hey, hello, salut, aloha, I don't know. Pump fake. Yeah, so if I don't use that, I'm not gonna see all the action. So I'm looking at the logs right now. So I should see an attempt at doing pump fake. So here, but it's not stopping it. Okay. So it doesn't stop the pump fake. Okay, have a good night. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, definitely should change the timing of the stream actually. It looks like so. I probably send a post on the Discord and see what people think about it. So it's not stopping the action. Thank you. Take care. See you next stream or on the Discord. It's not stopping the action, so the question is why? Because it should be stopped. Why is it not? Isn't it stopping automatically? Right. So okay, let's say close up for example. Okay, so let's go to AI profile. Let me check over here. So the action is trying to, it's not executing it all the time, but he executed it, but he didn't, it's not notifying the system that the action stopped. So I need to improve that. It should be automatic. I shouldn't have to do something specific every time. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Yes, yeah, I have to do that actually. So I need to, in the notification system, I just set it myself actually. So where is it? Is it here or in the operation manager? Enter to area. No, that's not it. How did I put that together? It's not in profile. Yeah, it's here. Cool. Okay, so yeah, when I set up profile, so I need to on still ball attempt on blocking action completed. Okay. Oh, okay, all right. So that is, so I'm not sure. Is it the right way to do it? I think it's not good. I think that's not the best way to do on still ball attempt. So for example, for this one, still ball attempt, it's fine, but I think that's what I want to call automatically, right? Yeah. So I probably should have like a special notification and not use, and each action need to call it. Let's see. For example, let's go to the to each character state. Blocking state. Okay. Block shot, and so let me double check this first. Block attack. Okay. So I guess block attack. So I call it here. Okay. So it's called, okay, let's play this game. So so it means like every time I block attack, I'm calling this. So just to notify whatever in my code, like subscribe to this event. It's gonna get the information, that's fine. So I think I'm getting it before I'm actually changing the state, right? But I don't want to, yeah. So I need to be specific, unfortunately, but maybe I shouldn't do the block attempt. The block attempt is fine. Okay, like we say in Japanese, I'm doing hitorigoto, so I'm talking myself. Talking out loud. Yeah, I need to keep that for now, and I may refactor the code later. I'm not gonna overthink it. Refactor the code meaning like at some, when you have a system in place, you do this, you have the code is growing, evolving, then you add many things, but sometimes the system, the way you implemented it is, since you added different other things, it can be better structure, and then sometimes it's worth a shot to we call that refactoring the code actually, just restructuring the code to make it more efficient and not only more readable as well, but more efficient and making more sense actually. So it takes, you don't have like big block of code that's doing whatever. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna refactor now, but I need to shooting. Yeah, I need to add shooting motion. I need to add an event, but I need to add an event for the pump fake actually. I don't have that already. Pump fake. Pump fake state. No, I don't have an event for the pump fake. Okay. So I will do that. Pump fake. Pump faked. That's not really that's not the real meaning in English, but that's okay. I'm gonna be fine with that. So I need to go back to shooting motions. This is shooting motion, and where? So here, yeah, that's here. But yeah, I'm not gonna put it over there actually. I'm gonna put it when it actually perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Which makes more sense. Yeah, it's the perfect start, so that's the best place, or maybe here. Okay, that's it actually, that's it. So I'm gonna call it here. Okay, so after the perfect I add a notification to say okay, the perfect is over. So that's done, and I need to register to this event. So that there's too many files. Close everything except this one. So that perfect action can start. Controller. Action. Okay, that's it for now. Actions, so that's where I need to... No, it's profile action. Yeah. Okay, so... Pump fake, pump faked. I'm gonna open this one as well. And I'm gonna blocking action. Is that a blocking action? Yeah, it is a blocking action. Blocking action meaning like well, during the pump fake, there's nothing else you can do. You can't. The pump fake is you can't trigger. Or, so I need to have the action, and before being able to execute another action. Well, at least this is how I do that in the system. Still, oh, disconnect. Big tip. Oh, how come you did that? Never. Oh. How come you never crashed? Disconnect. Okay, so now we should see the NPC pump faking like crazy. We should. What did I do here? Perfect, yeah, okay, great. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, still, streaming while walking is not the best. What am I kidding? It's never gonna be as efficient as if you're walking without streaming, of course. Let's see what you're gonna do. Great. And now it's pump faking like crazy. Great. So, okay, I'll be back. I need to eat something. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm gonna leave this screen. Hey Miguel. Thank you. Thank you very much. From Brazil. Wow, what time is it in Brazil right now? It's a quick break. I don't have a... Okay. What should I do? Yeah. 8, wow. Thank you. No, I won't give up. Don't worry. I'm not gonna give up on the game. I spend, at this stage, I spend too much time working on it, so it's not to give up. So, and I'm actually releasing the game on April 15, even if the version is not going to be complete. So you don't need to worry about that, Miguel. I will release the game for sure. No way to give up. That's my first indie game, so I have to finish it. Okay, so yeah, a meeting, so sorry, I didn't eat this morning. So yeah, so for most of you, I mean, it's late night. I think that for me it's 8:39, which is it's not that early, but I wake up at 6:30, and the time to prepare and stuff I didn't eat actually. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, cool. So, oh yeah, I can steal the ball even when it's perfect. No, sure. Okay, good. So, it works, cool. So now, cooldown. I'm gonna add a cooldown, so that is gonna be like, maybe something like that. Like every whatever second. So first of all, we need to what's the name of this one? Visitors. Okay. Config aggressivity. So this is what I need to use for the offense. And that's what's gonna be used to calculate the cooldown. So it's not the way I'm doing the cooldown. I don't believe it's to be perfect yet, but that's fine. So as I mentioned just like 10 minutes ago, I'll probably restructure everything a little bit later once I have a better visibility of how things go, what should be in the configuration, etc. etc. So perfect is... I removed this, so I'm gonna put it back. And it's perfect aggressivity, so before it was just that, so that's why it was crashing. Okay, so we're gonna start again, and now, just by doing that, it's gonna calculate the cooldown. And it's gonna do it or whatever. I think the aggressivity I put, right now, I put every value to 0.5. Oh yeah, it's because I was testing here. But beside that, everything's gonna be average, like 0.5. So aggressivity goes from 0 to 1, 0 being 0%, 1 being 100% aggressivity. Alright. Oh, what did I do? It's the same issue. What did I do? Aggressivity, pump fake aggressivity, pump fake aggressivity. Okay. What did I do? Tendency, offense, pump fake, aggressivity. Ah. Okay, alright. Aggressivity is 2G and here I put only 1. Shouldn't crash for that, but again I fix that later. It's not much of a big deal right now. And by the way, when I do that, what do I return? A default value. Okay. So there's the default value for that. Then in that case, let's put it right now so that we don't have those issues again. And it's new, yeah. We're not gonna put new, we're gonna put 0.5. I'm gonna set it over there, default value. Yeah, for sure, I'm sure there's something better to do with that. Better way to handle that, but again, I'm not gonna care for now. That's cool, I'm getting more comfortable doing streams. To walk while explaining things. Okay. Well, that's weird. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So he did the pump fake first, fine. Then he cleared the ball. But that's interesting. Why he did the pump fake first? Bah, okay, why not? But then he did another pump fake. But it's not doing it anymore. Okay. So the question is why? Blocking action pump fake, but executing dribble cross. Oh, okay, because I'm telling to execute the deal. Okay, I understand. So I'm gonna remove those actions because right now it's not helpful at all. It's not. And I should do something else over there, actually. I see. Yeah, so the problem is I put a bunch of actions that are not yet included in the list of possible actions. And so now it's trying to run something and there's nothing to run, so I should probably do something by default, right? Instead of doing stuff like that. And the problem is, like, since there's no action, it should stop automatically. So, for example, That's fine. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, if it's not there, I think default is like this. I'm gonna return false, and otherwise I'm gonna return true. Okay, and if not, then not playing anymore. I shouldn't, actually that's not what I should do. It's like, it's okay, but you shouldn't play it in the first place. And I'm doing that just based on conditions. I'm gonna use that. It's okay. That's not what I want. Action play, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm doing the condition is playable, right? And then I shouldn't play, it should be no. It should be no. But the problem is like here. Yeah, well, I shouldn't put that in the list actually. So how do I do that? Is playable, okay. Git name, blah blah blah. Yeah, well, so I'm gonna do that. That's not great, but so for example, let me put that over here that I can see both at the same time. So for example, I have shooting, which I'm not doing right now. It's a shot attempt actually. Maybe I should try to get some consistency. Right. Dribble cross, drive to basket, perfect. So what I'm gonna do, drive to basket is somewhere here. I'm gonna command that. Also, dribble cross, I'm gonna comment it. And shooting, I shouldn't be shooting, should be shoot. It's not about attempt or not, and here should be the same shoot. Okay. All right. So. Alright, so it's empty if it's okay, otherwise, yeah. So I'm gonna return a message. So that's what in every when you do some development, I think it's obviously not just about games, but you have like whatever the amount of planning you do, you end up by just changing your plan actually as development goes, as the project grows, project or game. So it's always, you know, every time when you start the development, you always have the good intentions. Like, I'm gonna have a great architecture, I'm gonna do this, and that, whatever. And then everything goes out the window actually. Pretty quick, maybe not, but after 6 months, maybe okay. After 1 year, it's not. Yeah, within a year. Alright, message. So the message is it's not available. It's not supported. Why not? Okay, but this is not the issue. What did I do again? Let me guess. A comma. What's the issue? Is that? No. Of course, it's not the inside the JSON itself. What's the issue? Curable, pump fake. What's going on? Isn't constant expression? Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, let's try this. So if I do this, do you like it or not? No, I don't. Okay. I don't. Okay. Doesn't change anything. Okay, alright, so let's do this. Yeah. Alright, so what's the issue here? Okay. Ah, text charge. That's the issue maybe. Where does it come from? But it was there from the beginning. Yeah, it's there. But you know what? I mean, I'm tired of those things that I'm adding and then actually causing more trouble than anything. Post up, we don't care about post up. Close up, I have this, I have this, I have this. I will add it soon, so it's okay to leave it. So let's do this. Okay. So I'm gonna remove that. Spin move, post up, pass the ball. Pass the ball, I'm gonna remove it as well. Dribble cross. I'm gonna edit party to that, so let's do that for now. Go to rebound, it's the same. So dribble cross, blah, 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 blah. What did I do? Pass ball, yeah, remove pass ball. Oh, should be fine. I'm gonna do this just for clarity. Go to rebound, close up, pick up the ball, rebound, okay. And now we enter the offensive actions. Okay. Yeah, it's offensive. Oh, it's not a big deal. Just aesthetic. Okay. Pump fake, I have only on pump fake and I have the shooting over there, so should I remove shooting? Yes, because it doesn't exist. Okay, fine, enough. And I will add it little by little. Okay, let's see. What did I do again? Dictionary, drive to basket, of course. Yeah, there's no drive to basket, so we're not gonna do that anymore. We're gonna remove this as well. Up, up. Okay. Okay, so it should be able to get the ball, clear the ball out, and pump fake. Yes, that's what I want you to do. The only problem I have, look at this. So what does it mean? It means I need to move the spot a little bit more. Yeah, I need to move the spot farther from the line. That's okay, no big deal. So, by the way, it's not doing any. Why the pump fake is that? Aggressivity 0.5. Okay, so there's the scale also over there. Okay, minimum cooldown. Okay, sure. Minimum cooldown should be, let's say, this. No, I'm modifying the wrong one. Okay, and the aggressivity scale. I don't know. 0? No, 1. How do I do that again? Variable cooldown. Oh, I see. That doesn't make the calculation, the formula sucks. Aggressivity scale, yeah, I know, but the naming is not good actually. This shouldn't be aggressivity. Nah, I know I say when I use aggressivity scale, but okay. So let's say do this. Shouldn't be that fast, right? So the cooldown is recalculated, but the initial setup is done when you start the game. The 1v1, so I need to restart it. Okay, sure. Is there any random in the cooldown again? I don't remember. There's no random, so why is he behaving like this? My cooldown sucks. I don't like it. Calculate cooldown. Shouldn't be like that. Okay, I don't want to work on the cooldown right now, but I don't like it. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. There may be maybe it's not. So let me check. So what's going on in the log? Oh, okay, got it. Okay, great. So that's not the issue. Is not the cooldown. Ooh. The issue is this, because I have the second pump fake over there. So let me remove one. The NPC didn't start dribbling yet. So if I do this, so what's happening is like he's playing 2 pump fake in a row, because there's 2 pump fake in the offense, and then he's cooling down actually. So that's what's happening. So now, as I explained just like 30 minutes, 1 hour before, this pump fake is like should be executed only if the dribble is still alive, meaning if you can still dribble. So that's what I need to add this test, so that he's not gonna play this one because he's already dribbled actually to the ball, right? So the question is like which parameter am I gonna use? So everything is already automatic, so it should be really fairly easy. Is allowed, I think it is allowed to move. Self meaning like I'm gonna check the state of the NPC. Can move. Is that can move? No. Allow. Is moving allowed. Okay, alright. That should do it. And then, so because the NPC is gonna run with the ball, but he's already moving, right? After he brings the ball out. So meaning he won't play this pump fake because he already moved. He's not. Is that allowed? No. Yeah, he's gonna play maybe the first one and the second one. But then he's not gonna play this one again, because after you dribble and you made a pump fake, then you can't move anymore because you're not dribbling, right? Yeah. So the first time it's gonna be interesting. So let's try. So first of all, maybe I should check the value. Value. What should I check? I don't remember how I handle the. Yeah, it's just a normal JSON, so just to make sure. Okay. So the value is like is moving allowed. True. So if we can still move, then pump fake. Then after this one, you won't be able to redo it. You will be able to do this one because this one has no condition. But this one, the second time I'm gonna play it, it won't actually. Because can't move, yeah. Good, very good. Okay, let's see if I'm right or wrong. Thank you. Go get the ball. Oh no, he's still doing it. He's still playing the 2 pump fake, right? But he's not allowed to move. but it's plain to reconsider the idea of each pump fake. Okay, so I literally failed. Okay, self is moving aloud. True. And after the first pump fake, it can't move actually. The NPC can't move. First thing to do was the status of moving around. Oh, okay. Yeah. Moving aloud, really? After a pump fake, really? I'm not surprised that there's so many bugs. Okay. Moving aloud. So, okay, so maybe I'm not using the right one. Moving aloud. It's not, yeah, I feel like I'm using the wrong one. Moving aloud, okay, moving aloud. Template, okay, sure. Is it related to no, already moved or not moving around? Yeah, moving around. I feel like it's. I think like maybe I should change the name, but it's probably moving aloud and then aloud. What the hell? What the hell is that? Is moving around, okay, has already moved. So it looks like I need this one. The question is like, what the hell is that? Moving? Oh. So it's not the same. Moving is allowed, has already moved. So, and I guess moving is allowed, so you can move. Meaning the, yeah. Okay, I think it's probably related to the control. I should have used the name for that. It's not the right name. Sucks. Touchdown, moving is allowed again. But yeah, so those two are has already moved false, and yeah, it's probably a legacy thing. I don't think I need that anymore. I used it maybe for some input control or whatever, but I don't need that anymore. Yeah, look at that. Every time I'm moving around, I have the other one. Yeah, I was already moved. It's the opposite. Yeah, good job. Oh, not this time. It's probably the same shit, but I don't want to change it right now because I'm probably gonna explode everything. Already moved is the opposite, of course. Oh, what kind of bullshit is that? So if I do this, for example, opposite, okay. If I do this, opposite. If I do this, prepare two-step. So the two-step is for the layup. Moving around, false. So I guess it means like can't move is false as well, right? I need to refactor that. I think it sucks. And the one I need to, so the moving is allowed, but can't move. Oh. See? I mean, no need, whatever the amount of experience, the amount of bullshit or spaghetti code you have, it's a matter now. Okay, need to refactor is moving allowed and think the one I need to use is has already moved. Which anyway, it's clear. It's clearer into what it does. It seems like has already moved. Then you can do it here. I guess. And then. Okay, let's see. Yeah, no surprise. There's no surprise or coincidence or stuff like that. Like, there's bugs because at some point because the way things have been implemented, or the colors becoming spaghetti. I hate that. At the beginning, everything's clean and beautiful and whatever. And it's always ends up like this. Well, I guess for average engineer, I'm average maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I will never know. I can see that through the product sometimes. Yeah, okay. But it should do twice at the beginning, right? Let's see. Oh, no, just once. I should do the second one. Why it doesn't do the second one? Oh, it do this, but it's not the same action. It's kind of suspicious. Anyway, it took me long enough to do that. Alright, so since it's better, maybe let's put back this over here. So there's the cooldown, that's fine, but then there's also I think, yeah, the pump fake is blocking, right? So I need to have a random as well on those, which should be based on the. I'm not gonna do it right now, but it's interesting to start thinking a little bit about it. About pump fake. Pump fake shouldn't be a base stat, but should be something related to the tendencies. So related to AI, because users, yeah. Actually, I won't need that, so I keep it. Okay. Because players, the pump fake depend on their style of play. So maybe some players, so human players, will pump fake a lot. So there's no, it shouldn't be related to any stat really. So, but for this part is kind of like, I guess, the logic brain of the AI. Telling how, yeah, so it's represent actually how human player, like simply, so it's not that big of a deal, but how the player, how aggressive a player is. So this one described not for the player but for the AI. How aggressive a player is depends on his mindset. So, and to not emulate or simulate, but to kind of like simulate the mindset of a player. So I'm using that 3-point aggressivity. Yeah, I think that's that was. It ended up being like this, but okay. Very, very interesting. So it means that the pump fake aggressivity is like this. That's fine. So it should, the way the AI will pump fake, so use the aggressivity for the cooldown, which is fine, and should use the aggressivity as well for not the stats but the aggressivity as well. For yeah, you can be a that's interesting. You can be a terrible player and just pump faking a lot. You can be really good at Kobe. For Kobe used to pump fake a lot, and obviously he's a great player. So yeah, it's not related to the stats. Yeah, okay. So I'm kind of talking out loud, just confirming a few things actually. So okay, that's good for me. So one thing is like templates. How does it work? I don't remember the random. I think I have random chance, so that's what I have. So this file is like, I'm just listing up the conditions, stuff like that are available, so that I don't forget. Okay, random chains, operator. So yeah, I can use the tendencies, yes, that's exactly right. Self, start, and it's not 3-point tendency, it's more like random chains and random chains. So how does it work again? It's 0 to 1, right? Yeah, 0 to 1. Okay. And well, that's good because yeah, it's a bit like this as well. So the more aggressive you are, the more chance you have to do. Yeah, it's aggressivity on the pump fake. So, and then I need to change the cooldown just to adjust it, but that's okay. So sometimes I won't do it. So let's try. It's okay to implement it right now anyway. So stats, tendency, offense. And pump fake aggressivity. So meaning what? Meaning is 0.5, so I'm testing like I can do that, that's okay. So the more aggressive you are, the more chance you have to do pump fake. Yeah, fair enough. Fine. Let's try this. Yeah, I think it's okay to start to integrate. Maybe not the stats, because this one is not using aggressivity for random chances. Let's go. Okay. Take the ball. Ah yeah, I have this bug. That's okay. So I have, yeah, again, I have bug to fix. I have bugs to fix. Again? Oh, that's great. 2 in a row. Maybe it's the right timing to fix it. Oh, it's not random enough. But just one thing, just to make sure. Which one? Is it pump fake? Yes, playing only the number 4. Okay, great. But that's the thing. Yeah, he's not playing number 2 anymore. So if I do number 2, I don't play it because it stopped. That's weird. Is it number 2? 1, 0, and yeah. Okay. Ah no, pump fake too. That's weird. Okay, but anyway, so the thing is like I have to put the one is playing is this one, which is normal. This one is supposed to play it only once, right? Then it's gonna play this one every time. That's fine. Then I should put the aggressivity over there, otherwise it's gonna do that all the time. The thing is like, it seems like he didn't play this one at all. Has already moved, it's false. You know what, let's do this. Let's remove this one for now, because it's too much confusing. Okay. Okay. You want to play with me, please? Pretty please, 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 please. Okay. Yeah, he's not doing any pump fake. Alright. So he's not doing this pump fake because this one is probably 40 watt is probably true. Has already moved. Yeah, it's true, it has already moved. Then start dribbling. Yeah, okay, so okay. Has already moved false. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, let me remove that anyway. You want to work on something and you end up working on whatever stupid issue. Go get the ball, thank you. You're not pump faking, haha. Well, that's interesting. And the issue is what's the issue? Why it's not pump faking? Pump fake. Because of this random chance. Self stats. Maybe that's the issue actually. If I check the value. Wow. Wait a second. Get stat value, okay. Split pass, fine with that. Self dot oh. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Yeah. That's the issue. That's why. That's probably why he was not playing it. Okay. I don't even know if it's a good way to do that. Self dash. Isn't it better if it's opponent dot? not a mess, but if you want some stuff clean, because lack of consistency actually. Yeah, it should be dot actually. There's no reason for it to be like this. And this one can be that. Yeah. So you know what? Let's be crazy without checking. I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure that was the issue. Still not playing anyways. Okay, alright. Self stat. That's weird a bit, right? So let me do some debug. So, since you're trying to evaluate conditions, right? Let me do this. Self stat, okay, so you're going here. Now, let's do this. You're not even going there, okay. Yeah, but nobody cares because yeah, what I should do is not that. It's like random chance. Yeah, so I'm checking the wrong things. So I should probably change this to put the dots, but the problem is not over there. Problem is the evaluate condition there. Evaluate condition, I'm already there actually. What the hell is that? Conditions, right? So the value, sorry, the value. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Check Hooper properties. Yeah. So for example, I'm going there, but I can't check the start actually. So I probably, yeah, by doing that, I removed it, I think. Get stat value. Where do I get that? Check stat comparison. Okay. Stat comparison. I think I know what's going on. Yeah, I don't do it for the random chance, but I should be able to. Okay, I see what's going on. I didn't implement it that way. Okay, so to make things a bit more clear, so first let's get rid of the dash, of the underscore. Don't need that. Is inside the tree area. Yeah, by changing so many things, I probably made a mistake actually. Okay, then meaning I need to do this. But doesn't, yeah, so this one should be fine, I don't need to test more. Probably need to do this, okay. But the issue is not, that's not the issue. The issue is like for the test of the stats. For the value. So that's when I evaluate properties. Check random chance. Go there, value to check. Get stat value, right. So that's the same type of type string. Value to check is empty. So let's start again. And the get stat value split and self, yeah. So that's where I'm gonna put a breakpoint over there. I'm even gonna do this. So now I'm gonna enter the code actually. Yeah. Where did you get started with programming? I'm trying to learn, but I feel like Tarzan Indian man. I feel like I'm hitting a wall when it comes to actually building something past the basic. I started programming a long time ago. I started programming when I was 12 actually. And honestly, I don't think it's related to age. It's like anything. When you start something new, because you don't know, you don't have the knowledge, you don't understand, then it feels difficult, which is normal because it's an unknown to you, right? So I started a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure I faced the same issue as you. Not 12 ago, when I was 12, sorry. And the only way, of course, there's always more detail and stuff like that, but you get better with repetitions. It's the same for everything. If you want to improve your language skill, then you need to talk a lot. You need to talk with people, you need to communicate more, etc., etc. If you want to improve your basketball skills, it's the same. You need to practice as often as you can. It's the same for programming. So now I don't know what wall you're talking about. Hitting the wall is like, so it comes to actually building something past the basics. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. It depends on the kind of what you have in mind, what you want to build. But you really have to stay make things as simple as possible. Don't try to make big things. Like many people make this mistake. Okay, I want to make an RPG and they start. I'm sure that's not what you're saying, but like people say, I want to make an RPG and they start to make an RPG and then they give up because it's too tough. I'm making TinyHoopers. It's tough already. It's not an RPG. Is it tougher than an RPG? I don't think so. We don't think so. But it takes time. It's difficult. So one thing I know, when I try to make games at the beginning, I try to make a breakout games. Breakout games is I'll say that it's let me maybe I'm gonna keep that over there. Yeah, breakout game. So that, yeah, those kind of games. So that's something I started to yeah. That was probably my first complete game on computer. It was when I was in university, I think. And also maybe I think basic thing. I don't know depend on what tool you use. I would recommend you to use a tool, whether it's Godot, Unity, or Unreal Engine. All of those are free to use initially, especially for personal use, especially if you're a student. So I would use that, and I would just go to follow tutorials and complete all those tutorials from till the end. And at the beginning, it will be a lot of it. You're gonna do exactly what people are doing. You're not gonna do something new or unique. What you need is reps. Like it's reps. Like in basketball, it's the same. You need to replicate, do stuff many times, so that you understand the logic behind it. So it depends on what kind of walls you're facing. Actually, it depends. If it's technical walls, because for example you're doing shader programming, or, then sure, there's always there's a wall for everything. But I do believe I'm one of those people who think like if you just keep doing the same thing like 1,000 times, at some point you're gonna really understand it. You should. It's just a question of time. Some people will understand it in 1 day, some people 1 week. Me, for example, sometimes I'm kind of slow actually to understand things. It takes time, but I don't care, because I know that I will eventually understand it, and I will be fine with it. So the only question is it's not so much the time, but like, are you gonna give up while you're doing it? So I don't know. I don't know if it's helpful what I'm saying, but so what am I checking right now? Stats. Oh, perfect. That's the one I want to check. Okay, so no, it's not empty. It's not empty. Random chance. But why am I getting this actually? So what's the value to check is that, okay? If it's equal string, if it's a string, how am I testing value actually in that thing? Oh, okay, all right, okay, good. So okay, so I'm already doing all the work. So now I'm trying to get the stat. So start empty. No, it's not empty, right? Yeah. Okay. Nested. Okay. Oh. Oh. Self, stat, tendency, offense, pump fake, aggressivity. Okay, great. Minimum required keys. Yeah, well, cool if it helps you, but yeah, it's really like the difference. Okay, I'm gonna take that's something I like, not like I like to do, but I do a lot. Sometimes I have the opportunity to talk with students, and they ask me for advice for various things. So I'm gonna take like 2 additional quick minutes on that. The difference between you and other student or whoever want to do game programming, is how fast you can learn, and your willingness to grind actually. So if you're a fast learner, great, good. But for example, I'm not saying you are, I'm generally speaking, like you're kind of lazy or you don't have motivation, then the other person who is not a fast learner, it takes time, it's difficult, but is a grinder, then and is motivated, is not gonna give up, then of course he's gonna succeed, or he's gonna reach whatever level in programming or game. Oh, again, it's not just about gaming or programming, it's for any discipline. That's basically what you need actually. So, and I know that when I started, so it was really tough for me because I was really young at the time. I was interested in programming, but I didn't understand anything. All the, especially I'm old, so there were no internet at that time. Everything was big book, right? I had only one book. That's it. That's all I got. So you don't understand English because the book are in English. The level kind of like is difficult. The notions are difficult because when you 12 years old, you're already struggling in maths or your physics or whatever you're doing at school. It's already difficult. For me, I was not so much of a great student actually. I was average. And then you read the book, it's like in English to understand. But the difference, like it's interesting. For me, it was. So I at that time I remember I started programming every weekend. I was not going out. I was programming every weekend, and even at night actually. So much that sometimes my parents said, "No, of course, which is normal. You need to sleep." It was midnight. I was programming actually. I was doing only that. My point is, it took me time, sure, but I was really motivated, and I did that all the time, like a robot. And for sure, that you will improve. So you need to put your, if you can do that, like see your level right now, think about in 1 year what your level will be. If you do that every day, then I can guarantee you that your level is gonna be better. It's gonna be, now you're level 1, for example, it's gonna be level 5, whatever it means, whatever it is. For sure. There's no mistake on that. If you do that every day or every 2 days, I don't know. But if you do that consistently, you will for sure improve. So maybe one way of seeing it is like, okay, if I do that like consistently for 1 year or 6 months or whatever the case may be, then my level is gonna be higher than what it is now. There's no mistake on that. Then the difference, your level of motivation and how fast learner you are, how fast of a learner you are. Sorry, that's the difference. But if you're not a fast learner, it doesn't matter. Just do it. Everybody's different. Not everybody is great or everybody is whatever. We see that only on the people are always posting great stuff. Like if not everybody is great, there's few people of that. Me, I'm not great. I just do that. I just worked a lot and I did that long time ago. That's all. So and then because I did that many times, then now I can do it. That's the only difference. There's nothing special about it. So. Well, you could say that the special things is like the I guess that part, yeah. So the special things, it's being able to doing it consistently. So you need to it requires some amount of energy for sure. So is that special? Yeah, I guess it requires something a little bit. So, but nowadays in 2026, you can do whatever you want. Yeah. Internet is if you have internet connection and you have a computer, you can learn whatever you want. Programming, there's a ton of tutorials out there, so you should be good. Just don't doubt yourself. Three. Self, what the hell am I doing right now? Minimum key, yes, of course it's the minimum. So, okay. Ultra ref. Over there. Self. Very good. So I'm gonna remove this one. Great. And I remove the stat as well. Okay, why not? So what do I have left? Tendency, offense, pump fake, and aggressivity. Fine for me. Then self, okay? Now I'm getting the stat value, which means I should get null. Ooh, okay, so here's my issues. Okay, fine. So let's go back again. Get stat value, I don't care about this one anymore. Hop. Okay, so that's what I need to get. Stat. I have some value, right? agility, blah blah blah, tendency. Great, I have tendency, I have offense, and I have pump fake aggressivity. Great. And I need what? Stat keys, tendency, offense, and pump fake aggressivity. So why am I not getting that? Okay, anyway, dreaming too much. What is this key? Tendency. Pump fake aggressivity, and what do I have here? Pump fake aggressivity, good. It's not a dictionary, or okay, default value. Default value? What the hell? Well, that's wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, that's wrong. That's a terrible mistake. If hip hop is different dictionary, or what the hell is that? Doesn't have the key current. Yeah, it shouldn't be that actually. Pump fake agree. Ah, oh, I see. Made the same mistake again. Oh, how stupid am I? I make always the same stupid mistake. So which one do I test actually? So this one, and is this one? No, there's two. And this one? There's two G as well. So G is lacking over there. So what? Okay, it's probably the configuration. It's not. I didn't save it properly. I didn't update the config, I think. So I need to do it. That's the issue. So the config on the server. So all those configuration of the game are are on the server, and I have anyway. I have a system that's getting those configuration during the startup, during the launch of the game. And I guess I didn't save the config, and those are lots of time. Okay, should be fine now. So I'm gonna do, where is it? Oh, I already killed it actually. Okay, so let's start again. All right. More minutes before the end of the stream already, because I have to go somewhere. 30 or 40 minutes around that. That was really fast. Okay, get the ball. Yeah, so it's fine now. Oh, no, it's not fine. It's not. He's doing that all the time. It's not even. It's because I removed it. No, it's there. It's not random. He's playing, so that's great. But So for example, let me do yeah, so he's getting the value, so that's great. Great. Yeah, so it's playing the first one, so I guess that's one of the things I wanted to double check, yeah. So he's doing it. Oh, cool, fine. However, it doesn't seem random. Or is it? Oh, it is, but the randomness of it is not. It's possible. So if I do, for example, random roll, yeah, it's getting executed too many times. So because I need to increase the if I do it's not normal. It's too precise. It shouldn't be like this. I put like what, like 0.5. And all like that. Random shades. It's not really random. Yeah, so that's the thing. It's like it's too. It's so fast that we don't see the difference. So I guess. Okay, I'm gonna try this. It's not great actually. How should I use? Or maybe this kind of test is not great actually. Should I use the scale as well? Aggressivity. It's not the best. It's not the best. Is it something that should be no? It should be something I set myself. Let's say I don't do that. What's the difference? Oh, what's going on? Yeah, it's the same. It's basically the same. So the randomness of it is not, the way I'm doing it is not good enough, because it's done every frame, which means like if it's running at 60 frames a second, basically we won't see the difference when he can play the pump fake, he can execute the pump fake, or when he should do it or shouldn't, depending on the randomness. The randomness is not good enough. I need to use a different system. Not system, a different way to make it random. Just put the random chance over there, it's not great. I can use some kind of I can put some value over there. Random chance over there. But the thing is, it should be played as a condition, yeah. But it should depend on the cooldown. And I think when is the cooldown play? I think it's checked before, right? Cooldown. Oh. Execute. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna execute the action over there. So I'm calculating the cooldown here. Is playable. Yeah, I don't like that. It's playable. So yes, it's playable, and then it's not. Okay, let's see. Play, because it's playable, right? So I'm gonna first check if it's playable, so based on the cooldown and everything, and then only then I'm gonna check the condition. Yeah, well, then it should be fine. But one thing I need to be careful, maybe it's like the cooldown should start when? It should start after an action is over and not starting right away. And the question is, when does the cooldown start? And is that a cooldown for... It's a generic cooldown, right? That's a cooldown for the action. It's a cooldown for the action. Yeah. Well, okay. Alright, then let's try this. Let's try it. Just to see. And sometimes you won't do it actually, but then I'm not sure. I don't like it neither. .5 of aggressivity. So maybe before changing that, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna force the aggressivity of the pump fake. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna force it by putting a value over there. So for example, and actually infer it's not great. If it's superior, then I should random chance. Okay, let me see if I do it. Okay, so let me do this. If I do 0.2, so I'm forcing the value. So meaning like not that aggressive. So maybe I'm thinking too much. And it's just a question of like what an aggressivity of pump fake is between 0% and 100%. Thinking way too much. Take the ball, great. No, it's doing it all the time. Okay, alright, that's not good. So maybe there's another problem here. So if I put 0, for example, it shouldn't do any pump fake. Like 0. Sorry. Can't believe I spent all the time on pump fake. The system is not clean yet. Yeah, okay, sure, it looks like random, but I put 0 and I put equal. So sometimes it's equal. It depends. I think it's equal because the value is really low. Okay, and let's do this. Then it should be 0. That's maybe the issue. The way I round the value actually. I think about that. The precision of the test. But now, regardless of the precision, it should not do any pump fake. And if it does, then there's another issue. I need to change something else. Not another issue, but I need to adjust the value testing. Yeah, so the value was really too, so it's not doing any pump fake, which is exactly what it's supposed to be. But it also means that the test between the random generated numbers and the value here, probably the test is, the precision is not testing us on precise numbers. I'm probably doing something else. Check stat comparison, get stat value, comparator. Epsilon, look at this. Is that the issue? Yep. Is that a big issue or a big issue? I don't know. Let's say I put, I don't know. No, it shouldn't. Actually, it's not a bad value at all. But let's try. Wait. We're here for that. So if I do this. It's really nice weather here. Really sunny, a little bit cold maybe, but okay. Yeah, so that's it's a little bit random, but it's too much. Anyway, it's too much aggressive. I put 0.2. It shouldn't be. But yeah, but again, then you have this and you have the cooldown period as well. So for example, if I do this, for example, okay. If I do this one I can check real time. Yeah. So I need to play with the cooldown, but I think there's something to do with the epsilon value as well. Yeah. It's not that bad actually. But yeah, so I think maybe the comparison is fine. The problem is the cooldown. Well, the problem, like the cooldown need to be adjusted. So meaning that yeah, it need to be adjusted. Especially the scaling actually. Yeah, that's why it's good to not putting everything as like a really nice clean system, because you make so many changes that the way you handle it sometimes when you see how you handle everything, each actions with the settings, then it makes you understand what the system should really be actually. What should be a configuration, what should be configurable and not. So and then at the right timing, then you should refactor or restructure your code. It's becoming tough. Okay. Now the cooldown should be. Yeah, there's a bug where people don't show up at all. Now I should have a longer cooldown. But it's still too much, so I need to find a different formula. It's still too much. But sometimes I want to be able to do 2 in a row, right? 2 pump fake in a row, and then a longer cooldown. So I don't like this random. Yeah, I need to do that differently. Alright, I'll be back. What the hell am I doing? Waiting room or short break? Alright, I'm back. Alright, what did I miss? Pump fakes. Okay. Alright, yeah, so basically I need to think a little bit about not necessarily the cooldown, but the cooldown and the randomness of action execution. So the cooldown is one thing, but the way I'm doing it, I think, is not the right way. Yeah. Why am I not hearing any music right now? Oh. Okay. Yeah. I think it should be more like a randomly play. Randomly play action. Is that play? And once they are ifs, because the random test pass, so we play the action. Then once we play, then we have the cooldown. That is the same actually. It depends on the randomness. So the problem, maybe it's the randomness. The point is the randomness, it's not the cooldown. For sure. Yeah, well, and I need to. I think it's a simple way to do that, maybe. Quantize it. So the epsilon is fine, that's not the issue. The issue is handling the random chains. Okay, so because it is called every frame, that's not great. Every frame, not every frame, but like after every I want to try something, but I don't like it. It's hacky. Yeah, that's not the right way to do it. So the question would be like, how often should I play the random chance? No, it's not how often, it's not good. You should play every frame, like for every action should be tested. It's not random enough. I think I have the, yeah, I created, I have this random, which is based on percentage of chance, but that's not gonna be, it's based on history. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. So many stuff to adjust. And the question is about the cooldown as well. Should the cooldown be randomized? Not sure about that. No, shouldn't be. Sometimes we can see it. It's not constant. But I want more noise. Give me a view on the actions. Alright. I think it's time for me. Yeah, I think I will stop the stream here because when something like this block me, it's not much like of how big of an issue it is. It's just like I stay in front of the code for a while, just thinking, doing nothing, and just running a different kind of whatever number of scenarios I have. And I don't think it's really interesting to show that. It's kind of boring actually. And also it's time for, soon I have to leave. So I think I'm gonna stop the stream here. But it's good that I saw that because I think it's a good timing for me to the cooldown is fine, but to think about the randomness of things, especially for the playing actions. So actions should not be played randomly, no, but depending on the action, the decision making, the choices, right, based on the stat and stuff like that. So the random function need to be strong and make sense, especially based on the if you have value between 0 and 1, like meaning 0 like weak, 1 is really strong, meaning some 100%, or the aggressivity is 0% to 0 to 1, same 0% to 100%. Then it need to be so the value or what you're gonna see on the screen need to reflect the value that you set. And now, for example, I have like I think a 0.2 in terms of aggressivity for the pump fake, and I feel like it's doing it too much. It shouldn't have to. The NPC shouldn't do that often, right? So I feel like that's how I see that. I need to handle that totally differently as what I thought I was about to do, compared to what I initially thought I was about to. I should handle it. So it feels like it's something that's totally different what I had in mind at the beginning. It's not a big deal. It's not a neat technical issue. It's much more about the not architecture. Architecture is too much of a big word for that. But the mechanic, I guess, the mechanic of the random for the actions and not only for the pump fake, but for other actions based on the NPC stat. So that's what I'm thinking about right now. And that's why I'm looking at the code, I'm thinking about, okay, if I do that, this is what the issue we're gonna have, blah, 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 blah. That's something that I didn't thought about initially because I was not facing that issue, because every action that I needed was not relying on the on randomness. Even the block right now doesn't rely on the random. It's blocking every time I try to shoot. So, but if now for the pump fake, I don't know why, but I started to with the mindset of adding the randomness. Then if I do that, then I need to think about the fact that I want to add it for the block, for the shooting as well, right? For the driving to the basket is the same. So I need to think seriously about it. It shouldn't take me too much time, but I need to probably do something else. And the idea is just gonna come up. I was just walking around. So yeah. So yeah, so that's it for today, for the stream at least. I need to go out, but then after that, I will probably figure out the best way to implement the randomness of actions for TinyHoopers. Should be fun, not too much worry. It's just a question of time. It should be done today. So, but yeah, thanks again, thanks everyone for joining the fourth stream of TinyHoopers. I'm getting used to it more and more. I'm still not as efficient as I would like to be when streaming, but well, things will get there as we go anyway. So thanks again. I will update you as soon as I can. Hopefully I will update the new, especially for iOS, new version as soon as possible. Which start to be it's been a while now, I know. So I'll do my best. I promise. I can't promise you that for sure. Yeah. Have a good one, and see you for the next stream or on the Discord. Thanks again. Bye bye.